the WYLN studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. WYLN Evening Edition at 5:30 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, April 26, 2016, primary election day here in Pennsylvania. I'm Ann Gownley. We begin tonight in Butler Township, where a man was taken into custody at Beech Mountain Lakes for waving a gun around and screaming, "Donald Trump is Lucifer." Police have not released his name. The incident happened yesterday. Neighbors say they know him only as Joe and that this is the latest in a string of bizarre behavioral incidents. They say he often talks about the end of time and sometimes uses a megaphone to get his message out. The standoff began around 6:30 and ended in his surrender around 8 o'clock. No word on whether charges have been filed. Monday night, Republican frontrunner Donald Trump spoke to a packed arena in Wilkes-Barre Township about why he is the best choice to become the next president of the United States. WYLN's Gary Perna was there and has the story.
Well, Monday evening, hundreds packed into the Mohegan Sun Arena to hear from Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump, to hear what he's going to do America. And we spoke to a couple of people who came out to the rally about why they are voting for Donald Trump.
Because we want to see America become great again, just like Mr. Trump wants. And we really hope that he gets in and does what he says he's going to do for our country and helps our veterans, especially our Vietnam veterans that have been waiting 40, 50 years for their compensation. So many of our soldiers have gone on covert missions. There's no record of them ever even serving. They can't get the proper health care they need. And we're really hoping that he could change all that.
I love Donald Trump. He's my big man. I watch Super Tuesday and Super Saturday every single day. I think he's going to help us. I think he's going to be cruise and passage. I think he's going to win in November and April. He's a good guy. Yeah. And my dad pumped, everybody's pumped up to see Donald Trump here and win the election.
So if you could vote tomorrow, would you be voting for Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Because I love Donald Trump. I think he'd be a great addition to our country because he supports himself through everything, which is a great, that's so cool in itself. And secondly, he's not a politician. And he's done everything he could possibly do in the world. He's had a, successful business life, and he has family and everything, and he just wants to make the world great again. Or not the world, but he wants to make America great, and I think he could do it.
Republican Congressman and co-chair of the Trump campaign in Pennsylvania, Lou Barletta, was on hand last night and spoke to the more than 10,000 people that were in the arena. He said today that the night was simply amazing.
It was absolutely incredible. 10,000 people inside the arena, another reportedly 6,000 standing outside, and over 18,000 have registered to come, as compared to the other candidates who were drawing 500 and 600 people, Cruz and Kasich and even Hillary Clinton drawing about 1,000. This is clearly a movement here in northeastern Pennsylvania. They showed their love for Donald Trump and that this is Trump country, and Trump told me personally that he was literally blown away by the reaction and the reception that he got here.
Trump took the stage and the crowd went wild, chanting and yelling for the man they hope to be the next leader of the free world. Trump attacked fellow Republican candidates Ted Cruz and John Kasich.
If you look at these two guys, one is 1 for 41. I won many, many states. Millions of votes ahead, many states, many delegates. The other one, he's like a total disaster. He goes to New York last week. He doesn't even register. He's so low. He got no delegates. Folks, they ought to both drop out of the race, so we ought to unify the Republican Party.
At the end of the night, the billionaire had this to say to his supporters.
And 15 years, and 25 years, and hopefully in 50 years from now, you're going to say, that was the single greatest vote I ever cast for President Donald Trump. Because we're going to go on And we're going to beat crooked Hillary, and we're going to win the White House. And we're going to have such victories. But what you're going to say is, you know, it's amazing. When Donald Trump, when President Trump, and by the way, you're going to have such love and respect for your president, but I don't care. I don't care. What I really care, you're going to have great new respect for your country again. Great, great respect.
In Wilkes-Barre Township, for WYLN News, I'm Gary Perna.
Thank you, Gary. Final Luzerne County voter registration numbers are in, and it's been a good year for the Republican Party, while the Democratic Party has seen better times. The GOP got 6,244 new registered members since the November election. During the same period, Democrats lost 1,530 voters. All totaled, 4,647 county voters switched their registration to Republican this year. 3,832 Democrats and 815 independent and third party. And 1,188 switched to Democratic registration, 457 Republicans and 731 independent and third party. The number of independent and third party voters has dropped 713 for a total of 20,565. Overall, the number of registered voters in Luzerne County has increased to 194,660. There are 105,488 Democrats and 68,607 Republicans. Once again, it's primary election day here in Pennsylvania, and voters were headed to the polls since 7 a.m. With a presidential race this year, the turnout was expected to be high. Today at the Southside Station in Hazleton, we caught up with Congressman Lou Barletta, who publicly announced that he has endorsed Trump a few weeks ago.
I think it'll be good. Yeah, I do. I think a presidential election is going to draw people out, on both sides, on the Republican and the Democrat side. I think it's going to draw people out to vote, which is a good thing. And you know, there's a lot of people who haven't voted in a long time, so they've registered now, and they're going to come out and vote. And over 100,000 Democrats have switched parties. Obviously, it's been the Trump has been the reason. So I think you're going to see people who have been taking that anger out across the country. They've been taking it out and to the polls, and I think you'll see the same thing happen here in Pennsylvania.
By 9 o'clock this morning, the judge of elections said that people were voting at 86. That was the number at 9 o'clock, and today's a big day in Pennsylvania, and over the past several days, candidates held rallies across the state. There are 172 Republican delegates at stake and 384 up for grabs on the Democratic side when Pennsylvania, Maryland, Connecticut, Delaware, and Rhode Island vote today. Polls across Pennsylvania are open until 8 p.m. this evening. Well, once again, WYLN will be bringing you all the information that you need during our election night coverage this evening. Now, once again, we will have a most experienced political analysis in studio here on election night, including some old friends and some new faces. Live election night coverage starts at 8 o'clock tonight here on WYLN. Make sure you tune in. In other news today, a Hazleton native who heads up a technology firm in Allentown wants to buy the Valley Country Club. Anthony Salvaggio is the president and CEO of CAI Computer Aid. It's an IT firm. He told members he wanted to, quote, make Valley Country Club an equal to anything in this area and to anything in the Lehigh Valley, unquote. President Joseph Zeller says the country club has not been listed for sale and has not permanently closed. In recent years, it has held membership sales with discounted membership dues to attract members. Salvaggio had a 2-hour meeting Monday with club members. He told club members of what he referred to as enhancements he'd make if he were to buy it. The club may act on Salvaggio's proposal when it holds its annual meeting on May 9th. Time now for a first look at our forecast. Another sunny day to go out and vote after a period of rain this morning. Chief Meteorologist Joe Grabanchik is in the Weather Center with the details. Joe, what is the rest of our work week looking like?
Well, we still got some showers to talk about over the next couple of days. We did have those showers and thunderstorms moving through our area today, but temperature-wise, it's been pretty nice across our area for this time of year. We still got those severe thunderstorm watches in effect for our southernmost viewing area. The rest of the area, all of them have since expired. Here's a look at the radar with a lot of the lightning strikes. There's been some thunderstorms with torrential rains and some of those cloud-to-ground lightning bolts, but temperature-wise have been very mild across our area. We still continue to remain in the 60s. In fact, some areas are in the lower 70s. I'll talk about what we can expect with the complete 7-day forecast coming up in just a few. Ann?
Thanks, Joe. Coming up next, a business in Columbia County has expanded and decided to put an additional store in downtown Hazleton. Stay tuned. More news, weather, and sports is coming your way only on WYLN.
You're watching WYLN News with Ann Gownley, Gary Perna, Julie Stefanovich, Paula Degnan, Chief Videographer Mike Lula, weather with meteorologist Joe Garbacik, and sports with Eric DeBerardinis.
We are a 501c3 nonprofit foundation created for the love of children. There's 500 children in foster care in Luzerne County. A child at any moment could come shopping free of charge and get whatever they need so that they feel loved, they feel worthy, and they feel ready to tackle life with a great support team behind them.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi Electric, Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
A new computer consulting business is now open in downtown Hazleton. Our Julie Stefanovich has the details.
A brand new business officially opened its doors yesterday in downtown Hazleton. Innotech Computer Consulting of Bloomsburg has expanded its business, added employees, and now serves the greater Hazleton area. Fred Reck, president of Innotech, is pleased with the move to the downtown.
I'm very excited. We were very happy to come to the Hazleton area 2 years ago, and but we're really proud to be a part of the downtown and the part of the revitalization of the downtown, and it just feels really good to be able to be a part of that and help out with the community, be a part of the community.
Innotech provides security, backup, help desk services, and it also does technology projects, which is a big asset to area businesses looking for computer consulting needs.
IT needs, which are huge, no matter your business size, and as more and more of the daily business we do is transacted on our phones or the internet or iPads and things like that, to have that expertise right here in downtown Hazleton. So adding jobs and employees and growth fields, so we're really excited to welcome Innotech.
The company will also be hosting its third annual Technology Expo on May 24th from 9:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. at Sand Springs and Drums.
Northeast PA's largest technology exposition, where we talk about a lot of the different security concerns, and people are hearing more about this ransomware and the way that criminals are taking over your computer data and charging ransoms to release it. So we're going to talk a lot about that. We're going to talk about intellectual property. We're going to also talk about cloud computing and how taking your business to the cloud can help save your costs, help empower a mobile workforce, and also increase your security on your data network.
Innotech is open from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Fridays. The office is at 21 East Broad Street in Hazleton. You can call them at 570-245-0033 or visit innotechcc.com. In Hazleton for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Thanks, Julie. Coming up next, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik. Stay tuned.
Glenn Geisinger is a proven conservative running for Congress. Glenn Geisinger is a veteran of the 82nd Airborne Division who will keep our country safe. Glenn Geisinger is a small businessman who wants our economy to work for everyone. Glenn Geisinger is pro-life and pro-Second Amendment. Glenn Geisinger will find common sense answers to problems holding back our country. For principled leadership and conservative solutions, vote Glenn Geisinger on Tuesday, April 26th.
This is Glenn Geisinger, and I approve this message.
Welcome to the Extreme, the place where the greatest strength is your amazing enthusiasm, where there's nothing more explosive than the sound of your applause. Ringling Brothers and Barnum & Bailey presents Circus Extreme. Get ready for the greatest show on earth. Dare to experience Circus Extreme. Kids tickets are $10, playing April 28th through May 1st at Mohegan Sun Arena at Casey Plaza. Get your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com.
Well, now that the rain, the showers, and thunderstorms pretty much have exited our area and moved toward the south and east, the sun is now out overhead. The temperature is actually not bad. It's feeling pretty nice across our area, but a little bit of a cool down in our forecast, and we still have the chance of some more showers in our forecast as well. I'll let you know about that in the 7-day forecast. But first, onto the graphic for today. And you know, we got the showers, the thunderstorms moving through our area, but at least we continue to remain on the mild side. And many areas did not receive much rain whatsoever. And again, it's election day. If you haven't gotten a chance to vote, or maybe earlier you said, you know, got the showers and storms, I don't want to go out there. Well, go now, because it's nice out. Take my word for it. These are pretty much about to expire. I really don't see much going on, even in these counties you see toward the south. Our area was under a watch until 9 o'clock, but again, it has expired, and here's the reason why. Precipitation moving away. Had the showers and thunderstorms, cloud-to-ground lightning bolts, as you can clearly see. And now things looking much nicer across our area. And temperature-wise, looking nice as well. A little bit cooler, though. Northern tier, 40s, some 50s across the northeast, but look at down toward the south. We still got 60s, and we still got 70s in those particular regions. Upper 50s, lower 60s in the Wyoming Valley area, looking pretty good out there. And looking up toward the north, yeah, some snow and a mixture. Not for us. It's way too warm for that. Again, now it's been that the severe thunderstorm watch box that still continues to be in effect, but I think that's going to be expiring pretty soon as all the activity making its way toward the south and east. And then we start to dry out as we go into our Wednesday. Notice tonight's numbers dropping down into the 40s, and then tomorrow, upper 50s, lower 60s, and then you wake up early in the morning Thursday. Notice temperatures only near 40 degrees, could be some upper 30s as well. So we dry out tomorrow, won't have to worry about any precipitation whatsoever, and then we bring in some cooler air, especially going into our Thursday and Friday. Extended forecast looking like this and what we can expect the next several days. Looking nice for tomorrow across our area, 57, and then some showers. Scattered in nature for Thursday and Friday, only in the lower 50s. Saturday looking very nice, about 62. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, again, some more scattered showers with temperatures generally in the 50s. Our daytime Pennsylvania lottery numbers, the pick 2, 8-1, the pick 3, 329, and the pick 4, 8825. The pick 5 numbers looking like this, 74099, and the treasure hunt numbers 3, 5, 9, 21, and 25. Stick around. We'll have a lot more for you coming up after this break.
I want you to attend the Kids, Clays, and Vets benefit fundraiser for the Hazleton Area High School Sports Shooting Club at Whitetail Shooting Preserve, Saturday, April 30th, starting at 9 a.m. There'll be a trap competition, 6-station money shoot, sporting clays, and Dirty Harry pistol range. Chow down on hamburgers, hot dogs, and more at the mess tent. World War II GIs will be there to serve you. Plus, World War II vehicles will be on display all day. The Kids, Clays, and Vets benefit fundraiser at Whitetail Shooting Preserve, Saturday, April 30th, starting at 9. Go hog wild for Iron Pigs Baseball. WYLN is televising the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs live. America's favorite pastime on your local network, WYLN TV 35. See the Stars of Tomorrow at Coca-Cola Park. Don't miss any of the games here on WYLN TV 35. Visit WYLNTV.com for a complete Iron Pigs schedule. Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs on WYLN, your home for live sports.
Actors from the National Theater for Children, along with PPL Electric Utilities, made a stop to the Arthur Street School in Hazleton today. They held a performance to educate young people about electrical safety. According to the Electrical Safety Foundation International, nearly 7 children are treated in hospital emergency rooms each day in the United States for electrical shock injuries.
Safety is a top priority for PPL Electric Utilities, and so today, as in the next 2 weeks, we are going to a number of schools to talk about electrical safety around our facilities for children. This theater group is a great way to talk to kids in a way that reaches them. It's approachable for them, but it gets across some very important messages about staying safe, understanding the benefits of electricity, but staying safe when using facilities or using electricity and when near electrical facilities as well.
McBride says they are trying to relate to kids in a way that's appropriate for their age.
A lot of our PPL Electric Utilities employees volunteer to do safety presentations. In some cases they're out talking to first responder organizations, fire companies, or public safety departments on a county-by-county basis. But today, here at the schools, we're talking to kids in a way that is appropriate for their age. This theater group really gets across great messages about how there are benefits to electricity, but it's something to be respected. And so this is just a part of the many ways we try to talk about safety to our customers. It's going to be a lot of fun today.
Benjamin Wolf-Red is one of the actors on tour with the NTC.
We're going to be teaching them about wires, how they can be dangerous, how they can get frayed, and how to prevent fires using smoke alarms in your homes, things like that. NTC's motto is to teach, inspire, and educate, and we like to do that through theater, introducing young audiences to theater while also giving them an educational aspect to the shows.
NTC and PPL will be visiting other schools in our area in the coming days. Coming up next, Eric DeBaradinas is in with sports here on WYLN. Stay tuned.
If you haven't found the perfect fishing getaway, you haven't been to Captain's Cove. Located on Henderson Harbor in upstate New York, Captain's Cove offers a variety of accommodations to please just about anyone. The motel, also located on the harbor, offers a magnificent view. Enjoy free morning coffee, air-conditioned rooms, cable TV, and HBO. The cottage can accommodate up to 8 people with 3 bedrooms, a complete kitchen, washer, dryer, 2 full baths, air conditioning, and outside grill and picnic table. Call us today for rates and information at 1-800-824-FISH.
Hi, this is Jeff Bonomo, host of Off the Beaten Path. I'm proud to announce the newest addition to WYLN's original programming lineup, Tasting Pennsylvania. Come with me and the crew as we travel the Keystone State looking for the best places to eat, drink, and be merry. It's coming soon to WYLN TV 35. Join me as I do all the taste testing for you on Tasting Pennsylvania.
This week marks the midway point for the high school softball regular season. Teams like Hazleton, we have a good feel for. Teams like Dallas, not as much. Today, the unbeaten Cougars and 2-4 Mountaineers battling. Bottom 1, Hazleton's Mackenzie Uri leading off. She gets on base and then does work on the bases. Uri swipes second with ease, and then taking off from second for third. Her speed forces the throwing error, so she goes all the way home for the game's first run. Senior Celine Podlesny tossing beautifully for the Cougars, the K there. As we move to the bottom of the second, Hazleton adds some more offense. Here, the RBI double, and then you'll eventually see them take advantage on the base pass once again. Hazleton up 3-0 over Dallas at last update. The Iron Rail Trophy, honestly, isn't much to look at. It's more of the meaning behind it. Bragging rights for the geographic rivals and spots in the standings for the IL North foes on the line as the 2016 Iron Rail Series started Monday between the Iron Pigs and Rail Riders from PNC Field in Music. Anthony Swarzak with a nice night on the mound for the home team, but some struggles for the first place Pigs. Jake Thompson, they come relatively early with a Rail Rider scoring 2 in the second. Then in the third, Ben Gamble leads off with a base knock, beating the shift. Some solid hitting. Next hitter, Donovan Solano, flares it over the infield and into center as Gamble takes third. Still no outs in the frame. Gary Sanchez all the way to the base of the wall. The ball was carrying really well. 2 score on that one, and it's 4-0 Rail Riders. Everything continuing to drop for Scranton Wilkes-Barre. Chris Parmley at the plate, and that one drops in right center from the left side of the plate. Sanchez crosses. It's 5-0. Lehigh Valley adds 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 6th, but eventually fall 5-2. The Rail Riders snap a 4-game skid and win the first game in the 2016 Iron Rail Series. They're back at it tonight at 6:35. Johnny Football now out of football and facing legal issues. Today, the former Heisman Trophy winner was indicted by a grand jury in Texas and will face a charge of misdemeanor assault related to family violence. Manziel's ex-girlfriend, Colleen Crowley, is accusing Johnny of hitting her and threatening to kill her during a night out in late January. If Manziel is found guilty, he can face up to 1 year in prison and a $4,000 fine. The NFL is currently reviewing the incident, and Manziel could face a league-imposed suspension. Jim Darnell, who was one of Manziel's attorneys, said the former Texas A&M star will plead not guilty. Stay tuned. Coming up, Joe Garbacik is in with a final look at the forecast.
If you're not in danger and you see a crime, text 274-637, 274-637, 274-637. Send your tip, take them off the street. Text 274-637. Send your tip, take them off the street. No one will know your identity.
Now helping to solve or prevent the crime is just a text away. Text my tips to the word crimes and let the law help you.
Watch Off the Beaten Path on WYLN TV 35 and discover the Pennsylvania you never knew existed. Go hog wild for Iron Pigs Baseball. WYLN is televising the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs live. America's favorite pastime on your local network, WYLN TV 35. See the Stars of Tomorrow at Coca-Cola Park. Don't miss any of the games here on WYLN TV 35. Visit WYLNTV.com for a complete Iron Pigs schedule. Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs on WYLN, your home for live sports.
Well, we got those showers and storms that we had across our area earlier, and they continue to make their way away from our area. So things start to clear out across northeastern Pennsylvania, and tomorrow, hey, it's looking like it should be a pretty nice day. I think we'll see dry conditions across our area. And we'll be looking at some cooler temperatures over the next couple of days, and also the threat of some more showers. And you can clearly see where some of that cooler air is now situated. Northern tier of Pennsylvania, even northeastern PA. Well, normally it's warmer up there in Wilkes-Barre area compared to a lot of places. Not the case now. It's only in the mid to upper 50s. It's like the Avoca Airport in Mount Pocono having a battleground between the temperatures, and even cooler up toward the north. Take a look at Bradford. It's now only 48 degrees, 41 only in Erie. But go down toward the south. Let's take a trip down there, and down there, yeah, you see temperatures 60s and 70s. Pretty nice out there. All right, let's get on to the 7-day forecast. Yeah, I gotta love the weather. Most of the times. Extended forecast looking like this. It looks good for tomorrow. We got about 57 degrees, some showers around for Thursday and Friday. Saturday looking nice and dry, about 62, and then some more showers come into play, scattered in nature for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Saturday is still holding strong.
Yeah, so far so good.
So far so good?
Yeah.
That's all I can say. But like you mentioned earlier, the polls are open until 8 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, if you were worried about the weather earlier, now it's even nicer, so go out and vote.
Yeah, I wasn't too bad. I probably...
No, I didn't think it was
around-
bad, and some areas really got by without seeing much rain.
No, I think by the time I headed to the polls, it was 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
No rain, so been clear all day. Polls are open till 8 tonight, 8 to 10. Our election night panel. Don't miss it here on WYLN.